Did you know that your emotional intelligence, or EQ, can be a more accurate predictor of success in life and work than your IQ? That's right. Emotional intelligence is not some fluffy concept reserved for sentimental moments. It's a potent tool that influences every interaction, decision, and reaction in our daily lives. Imagine being able to understand your own emotions, control them, and use them to navigate the world around you. That's the power of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to recognize and understand not only our own emotions but also the emotions of others. It's the skill that allows us to manage our relationships and ourselves more effectively. Whether it's in the office, at home, or in our social circles, emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role. It's the cornerstone of leadership, a catalyst for personal growth, and a crucial element in the art of relationship building. In fact, EQ accounts for nearly 90% of what sets high performers apart from others with the same technical skills and knowledge. But what exactly is emotional intelligence? This term has been tossed around in the realms of psychology and self-improvement, but it's often misunderstood. Let's dive in and shed some light on what emotional intelligence truly is. At its core, emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage both our own emotions and the emotions of those around us. Think of it as a kind of emotional literacy, a language that allows us to navigate the complex world of feelings and reactions. It's not about suppressing emotions, but rather acknowledging them, understanding their source, and using this information to guide our thinking and behavior. Now, you may have heard some misconceptions about emotional intelligence. One common myth is that it's all about being emotionally sensitive or wearing your heart on your sleeve. While empathy is indeed an aspect of EQ, it's not the whole picture. Emotional intelligence is not about being overly sensitive, it's about being emotionally adept. Another misconception is that emotional intelligence means always being positive. But EQ isn't about constant positivity, it's about balance. It involves understanding both positive and negative emotions, and knowing how to handle them in a constructive manner. Perhaps the most prevalent myth is that emotional intelligence is synonymous with agreeableness. Some people believe that if you're high in EQ, you're always nice and never rock the boat. But that's not true. Emotional intelligence is not about being nice all the time, it's about being honest. It's about expressing your feelings and needs in a respectful, assertive manner. It's about being able to handle conflicts and difficult conversations in a way that fosters understanding and resolution. So, when we talk about emotional intelligence, we're talking about a set of skills that allow us to perceive, understand, and manage emotions in ourselves and others. These skills can be developed and enhanced, and they play a crucial role in our relationships, our decision-making process, and our overall well-being. Emotional intelligence is not about being nice all the time, it's about being honest. And honesty, as they say, is the best policy. Emotional intelligence consists of 5 key components. Let's dive in and explore each one of these components, shall we? First up, we have self-awareness. This is the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions in real time. It's like having a mirror that reflects what's happening inside you on an emotional level. You know when you're feeling happy, sad, frustrated, or excited, and you understand why. For instance, you might recognize that you're feeling uneasy because you have a big presentation coming up at work, or you're feeling excited because you're going on a vacation soon. Next, we have self-regulation. Now that you're aware of your emotions, what do you do with them? That's where self-regulation comes in. It's about managing your emotions in a healthy way. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but rather expressing them appropriately. For example, if you're feeling angry, it's about taking a moment to calm down and express your feelings in a respectful way, rather than lashing out in anger. Third on our list is motivation. This component of emotional intelligence is all about being driven to achieve your goals. It's about being able to motivate yourself, even when things get tough. For example, if you're studying for a difficult exam, your motivation might come from the desire to do well and advance in your career. Next up, we have empathy. This is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and feeling what they're feeling. For example, if a friend is going through a tough time, empathy allows you to understand and share in their pain, providing comfort and support. Last, but certainly not least, we have social skills. This component of emotional intelligence is about being able to interact well with others. It's about being a good listener, being able to communicate effectively, and being able to build and maintain healthy relationships. For example, If you're at a social gathering, your social skills will help you engage in meaningful conversations and make connections with others. So there you have it. The 5 key components of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Each of these components plays a crucial role in how we understand and respond to our own and others' emotions. And by working on these areas, we can become more emotionally intelligent, which can lead to improved relationships, better decision-making, and an overall enhanced sense of well-being. Each of these components plays a crucial role in how we understand and respond to our own and others' emotions. Improving your emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey, not a destination. This journey begins with the understanding that each step we take will lead us closer to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Let's dive into some practical strategies to enhance the 5 components of emotional intelligence. Firstly, for self-awareness, start by journaling about your feelings. This simple practice can help you identify patterns, understand your emotional triggers, and learn how to manage them effectively. Secondly, in terms of self-regulation, it's essential to practice mindfulness. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths when you're feeling overwhelmed. Over time, you'll find that you're better able to control your reactions and maintain a balanced perspective. Next, to boost motivation, set meaningful and attainable goals. Celebrate your small victories along the way. This not only keeps you motivated but also helps you develop a positive attitude towards challenges. Now let's talk about empathy. A great way to foster empathy is by practicing active listening. This means fully focusing on the other person, understanding their perspective, and responding thoughtfully. Lastly, to enhance your social skills, seek out opportunities to connect with others. This could be joining a club, volunteering, or simply striking up a conversation with a stranger. Remember, it's not about being the life of the party but about fostering genuine connections. These tips are just a starting point. Remember, improving your emotional intelligence is a continuous process that requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. It's about understanding your emotions, and those of others, and using this understanding to navigate your interactions and relationships. So, start today, and remember that each small step you take, whether it's journaling about your feelings or practicing active listening, is a step towards a more emotionally intelligent you. Remember, the journey to high emotional intelligence begins with a single step: self-awareness. So, take that first step today and embark on your journey towards greater emotional intelligence. Why should you care about emotional intelligence? This isn't just a rhetorical question to fill the airwaves. It's a genuine inquiry into what makes us tick, what makes us thrive, and what makes us truly fulfilled in life. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the secret ingredient to success, both in our personal and professional lives. It's the magic key that unlocks our potential and guides us to the path of fulfillment. It's not just about understanding our own emotions or those of others. It's about using this understanding to navigate our relationships, our choices, and our very lives. Imagine being in full control of your emotions, not in a robotic, suppressive way, but in a manner that allows you to express your feelings authentically and constructively. Imagine being able to motivate yourself, even in the face of adversity, to reach for your dreams and aspirations. Imagine being able to empathize with others, to truly understand their feelings, and to build strong, meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. That's the power of emotional intelligence. In the world of work, emotional intelligence is the cornerstone of effective leadership. It's the ability to inspire and influence others, to manage conflict, to foster teamwork and collaboration, and to navigate the complex web of interpersonal relationships within an organization. It's no longer a luxury but a necessity in today's fast-paced, interconnected world. In our personal lives, emotional intelligence is what allows us to build and maintain healthy relationships. It's what helps us to understand and manage our own emotions, to express them in a healthy way, and to empathize with the emotions of others. It's what allows us to handle stress and adversity with resilience and grace. And so, we circle back to the question, why should you care about emotional intelligence? Because it's not just about knowing how you feel. It's about understanding why you feel the way you do, how your feelings affect your thoughts and actions, and how you can harness your emotions to live a more fulfilling and successful life. Your emotional intelligence is the foundation of a host of critical skills. It impacts most everything you say, do, and achieve in life.